Alright, good morning. There we go. Now we are in live on air and people can actually see us talk. Now the guys are not following me. There we go. There's Paul. Sorry, Paul, I left early or quickly because I just realized we're in the wrong place and then they can't see us talk, on screen and all. So sorry for the abrupt quick move out. Uncle John, you're going to have to move your room there to live on air to chat with. And I presume Kevin and Mac will come when they're ready. Okay, so here we are at Brussels. Real time. It is yucky, but I love it. This is going to be an awesome flight. So let's quickly go check what does the METAR tell us. Rain, broken clouds, all these other fancy things. Interesting. All right. Well, I never watched, never checked. Doors must be open. There we go. All right, gentlemen. So let me start this stream a little bit more formally. We are on our way to an airfield I've never actually flown into. It was actually given to me as a gift, and I would like to bring your attention to it. It's from MXI Design Studio. It's currently on special, I think $5.99 at some market. The link is below the video, so if you guys want to go and support them, if you like what you see, you're welcome. They are doing quite a great job. They also made Bern, Valp, and quite a few new airports there, so go have a look-see. So this is the first time I promised I would fly to it, and it's been months, and I've never had a route to it. Now that we have our own VA, we made a route purposefully to go there. So thanks to the guys there, and for all your efforts, we are now going to show the viewers what it looks like. And on that note, let's start flight planning. Let's see what we can come up with. Where is STKP? Make this thing a bit bigger for the screen there. Interesting. It's changed the shape and the size. Oh man, we don't want that. We just want the blue to go away. How do we change? Oh, there we go. Right, then I suppose we need to move it here in the stream software then. And try pulling it a bit more. There we go. It seems right. Right. Takes care of all of that. Good morning, Steve. Merry Christmas to you too, sir, and your family. Hope you can have a good one. I'm not sure about streaming tomorrow, yeah, so this is about the Christmas stream. If I do a one tomorrow, I'll just wish everybody another, Merry Christmas, but, so far so good. Flight tools, let us go have a look at our winds. 010 at 17. So I presume we're going to take 07 left or something to that effect. Unless, what is the tailwind component? Headwind, crosswind. Tailwind is 10. So I would think 07 left. Ooh, there's a runway 01. I missed that one. How did I miss that? That's obviously going to be the better one. We will take that one, unless ATC tells us differently. Do we really want to fly on ATC today? That is a good question. We do not have ATC. Ugh, now I can't minimize it. Right, now we go off. There we go, create a flight, and let's copy the route. There is 01 over there. Okay. I like that one. If not, why not? Let's see if there's any reason why not. I cannot see a reason, so unless anybody else see a reason why we can't take it, we might as well take it. Then let us go. Check the side. I want to fly that one because it looks nice. How's that for an approach, a starting approach? That looks cool.
Yeah, that's the one we did last night.
Okay. I typed the wrong letter there. Steve, do yourself a favor. Go into your shader cache and delete your shader cache. Start with that. See if that helps first of all. Usually after an update, I just do that just to be safe. Because in the old days it used to be a big problem. Just delete your shader cache. Try that and then hopefully it works. Remind me later. Right, I see there's a new version of our ACORS software, guys. Please don't update it. I will have to update the server before you can update. Please remind me later. I'm gonna say tomorrow or something. Right. I'm just looking for the alternate quickly. Right, then cruise profile.
Good morning, Reggie.
Hello, Reggie. Right. The interesting thing about this flight, I've just realized this is one of those flights where you start to go east and then you end going west. So what I'm going to do, in fact, is I'm not going to give an altitude. I'll let SimRief do that, and then you can see the step climbs and the different levels. I hope. So let's generate it. Let's see. Right, there we go. So one step closer. You okay, Uncle John? Okay.
Run to cockpit. Blood knowledge. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Yeah, I need to up my volume a little bit here. That's better. What else do we need to do? We've done that. We've got the doors there open. All of these things are busy happening. So let's get some life in this baby. Started, sir. There we have them. Damn it, I still have the wrong runway there. Let me just change that quickly. Must be a 01. Zero 01 Rostov 6. That's the one. Makes more sense. Good morning, Rule.
Morning, all well?
Oh, good, thank you. Are you enjoying your flights?
Yeah, on the way to Fala.
Okay. Ha, lovely. All right. Okay, so this is very interesting. We've been given flight level 350. I know when I designed the route, it was giving different steps and different levels for different directions. So obviously it's changed its mind, his mind today on some brief. Hello, Bjorn. Welcome, welcome to the stream. So we're gonna do 350 then. Until ATC tells us otherwise.
Trim up.
It's very quiet in here.
We were waiting for you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think you're on push to talk or something. Or you might be on push to talk. We don't hear you, Uncle John.
You didn't hear me because I'm not pushing to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Are you flying?
Yes,
Morning,
sir.
Joe.
On YouTube.
Oh, YouTube? Okay. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you, Joe. Same to you.
Uncle John, Paul, everybody, Reggie.
So, Joe.
I'm not used to wishing everybody Merry
Thank you.
Christmas before Christmas Day, so forgive me. Tomorrow I'll obviously just repeat it, but yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Will you be around tomorrow on Christmas Day? Are you going to be?
We're going to be out at the family, but I mean, we don't stay there and sleep over kind of a thing. So I might be back very late or in the evening sometime. Let's not say late, sometime in my evening. So last year I did do a stream, and it would be nice to do one tomorrow as well. Would be nice, but I can't promise. Okay, well, apart from the text I need to do, I'm basically ready to go. So
Run to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
let's get rid of all these guys. Bjorn, yes, my family have traveled to my parents for Christmas. I'm not on Discord. My parents would think I'm talking to myself. Shame. Yeah, now we get it. Right.
That's snow.
Rain. That's rain.
Sky is nothing but skies. That's
Ah.
what we.
Yeah.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Easy to connect.
My Navi graph needs to be linked quickly.
Stoke connected and bypass pin inserted. Easy parking brake.
Hold your horses, dear boy. We'll get to you. 10-3Q4. Look at all these departures. We are at 3Q4. That's the one. Right. Okay. Oh, it did, again didn't like that. Taxaways. Do. No. No. May it be a good one, sir. Then I'm okay. Right, so we'll get there. From there to there, alright. And then we've got our departure. Right. Right, so all of this is done. Okay, now it's IVO. So 159 is the gate. Our taxiways will be inner 8, inner 10, Charlie 6. Let me just put that on screen and you guys can see what I'm doing. Just what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you what I'm doing. This is filling in the automatic unicom for IVO. So basically you provide the gate where you are standing at, then you give the taxiways, then you tell the system where you're going to. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm still busy with the taxiways, Uncle John. Thank you. Delta 2 is going to be the holding point. So that's it. Then we have to go set the runway. You see, this way, once you fill in all the blanks, you just click send at the top because it will automatically generate the text that it sends out onto the IVO network. You know, so it's better doing it this way than to actually use the text box to text everything out, type it out, and then click send. You know, so it's just a nice to have that they've given us. That is the wrong one. Ross of 7. We need to be on something else. Let me just see. 6F. 6 Foxtrot.
Now, where is that page?
Joe, if you open the client, you see there's the send button. You'll see it on screen now, and next to it is AU, so automatic Unicom.
Gotcha.
Right, so you click on automatic Unicom, it opens this page for you, and all you do literally is just type in the blanks. Yes, sir. What, the taxiways? There's a space, look. Yeah, it's very small on that screen where you're looking. That's probably why it is. No, there's a space. Right, transition altitude is 4,500. We're not bothered about initial climbs and all those things. You see, now what happens is that's my message that's going to go out over the network. Let me show you. We are on Unicom. So when I click send, you see it goes there, and anybody on Unicom is now reading that message. And I've just seen something. Thank you, Uncle John, for pointing that out. I need to go and disable the SDKP map because there's writing on the screen. Thank you, sir. Well spotted. Alright, so there we go. That's done. I've done that. Let's just see that we are clear and not going to interfere with anybody, and then we go.
Starting pushback and you may start
Good morning.
Hello, Torsten. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning. I seem to remember that AI page lurks. Sorry, AU page lurks underneath the other one. You've got to drag it off.
Yeah, what I do is the UI page comes and sits on top. So what I do on my screen is literally this. I have it like this on my other screen, so I can see all the messages from the other guys, and my one sits at the bottom. I don't need to see more than just the top, so I just stack them on top of each other like this. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Good morning, LD, by the way. Yes, I am doing good, and I hope you are doing well as well. I clearly misread your message there. I am doing really well.
Before
In
start
the heat
procedure
of
complete
the moment. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Standby.
25N2.
I don't like that. It's not enough rain.
Starter cutout.
Better. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal of the left. We'll see you next time and have a set plate.
N2. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure completed.
Right, so there is the next button. It's basically telling where I'm from and then taxiing to the holding point, etc. etc. Say? No, no, no. It's icing conditions. We do that before the runway. Oh, that's right. That's right. It was 4 degrees.
Taxi lights on.
Yeah. Depends. I don't think there's a law that says that. It just needs to be on when you are taxiing. So whether you switch it on a second before or a second after you start taxiing, it's one of those things. She puts it on the moment she detects that you are taxiing. One of the things that we don't, yeah, but one of the things we don't do is we don't let her do all her procedures and all her checklists in my flight sim, the way I use the flight simulator, right? If we run through all the procedures and all the checklist, I can virtually guarantee you that is one of the things she switches on before we start taxiing. But because of the way I use her, she's like kind of surprised, you know, oops, yeah, now he's actually started taxiing. I was supposed to, where's this line? There's the line. I was supposed to actually do something, you know, and I didn't do it, so she's playing catch up, literally. Right, so now we just follow the line. No, there's no errors, nothing on YouTube, it's just on Twitch. No, YouTube. Right now, there's no error on YouTube. The errors was on Twitch, that's why we abandoned Twitch this morning. Hey Joshua, geseënde Kersfees, baie dankie vir jou ook. Thank you so much, and for the English speaking people, that just means Merry Christmas.
John and I knew that.
Yeah, I know. John is becoming really fluent in Afrikaans now, you must hear him.
If you believe that, you'll believe.
Well, my daughter is trying her darndest best to teach Uncle John.
You picked up some stuff, right?
Say again, Joe?
Sure, you picked up some stuff. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just last month, you know.
Yeah, he knows ja and nee and sis toch and a couple of other words. Yeah, he knows a couple of them. I warned him he must just not go and confuse the people back home, you know. He must realize when he's back home he's in England again. So,
That's if I ever get back there.
yeah.
Any restrictions?
Yes, yeah, there are a few restrictions. He'll have to go into self-isolation when he comes home. They banned any and everybody else from South Africa to go to the UK. None of us are allowed to go there. Only British citizens are allowed in and then quarantine. LD, where on earth did you have a semicolon, brother? You need to explain that to me. That is unheard of. You need to tell us what happened with IVEA. I know you had so many issues, but why a semicolon and where was that? Please enlighten us.
Approaching 07 right.
Yeah, Bjorn, if you don't use it, you lose it. I was watching a German stream of 737 NG World last night with Zibo, and I mean, I can follow it, but I can't speak it. I can understand most of what the guy says, but please don't ask me to speak German. Doesn't work. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Nico, I see you. Just taxiing up to the runway.
Reggie, hold a second for me. You're very soft. I need to boost you. I didn't hear a word, but my hands are full. Let me just park off here and then I'll boost you quickly. Hold on.
Taxi lights on. Before takeoff procedure completed.
Okay, try again.
01.
You've just passed me. I
Oh.
can see you.
Ah,
Just
okay.
parking up.
Did you land just now?
I was just set up.
Ah, okay. All right. Sorry. No. Confused.
On runway 01. Flaps.
Thank you for that. Yeah, sounds like she's back. Good morning, Christer, and a Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
Flaps 5 set. Stabilized.
Let's go. Mommy's home, and now the dog is gonna go crazy.
Takeoff thrust set.
Look at the water on the runway. Check. Yeah.
89.
It's nice that they built it into the scenery.
Throttle
Wow.
hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Come on, day. Don't know what you said there, Bjorn, but the bot
Runway
didn't
turned
like
off,
it.
lights
Sorry
off.
about that.
Taxi lights off.
Get these wipers off before we pull them off. Nice, huh? Hello. Renee said hello.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps upset. Approaching transition.
Beyond, there are a couple of words like God, for instance, that is blacklisted, and obviously a few swear words. So I don't know what you said. You know, and sometimes the bot misinterprets
Transition
things and
altitude.
does weird things. So then it just kills all the messages. And why it kills all the messages, only it knows. It's stupid. But anyway, unfortunately, it is what it is. Joshua, yeah, I updated my 2020 yesterday. I didn't even bother to open it to go see if it looks different. I must actually still show Uncle John what 2020 looks like, because he's so anti it. I want to see his reaction. Oh yeah. Understand, but that had the word God in it because that's how you say good. So, and obviously that's what it didn't like. Looks like we can get rid of the anti-ice now. Sounds good, Krister.
1,000 to go.
1000 to level off.
Hello, Sergeant. Merry Christmas to you. Ah, sounds good. Wish I was there. Wish I was closer to be there. So, Joe, what else can you tell me? You're so quiet as well now. Is it infectious to come into this Discord and then words dry
Well,
up?
well, I've been working, trying to set up this, everything with the clients and stuff, and I'm just having a problem.
Hmm.
I click on it and I have a thing on my desktop, a shortcut,
Yeah.
and I click on it, and the page opens for a second, and then that's it. Close.
Okay. Somebody had the answer the other day because there was someone else saying the same thing, and he said what you needed to do. Let's find it quickly. Did you run the scenery update and did you save it? And
Scenery
also,
up-
yeah, and also the second line from the top. The first line is the actual VA website, and the second one is the API. Now that first line, if you enter va.skymatix.online without putting https:// in front, that's apparently the reason why it does that. So you need to put in the whole thing.
So even though it opens up,
Yeah, you need to put the whole string in there. Hello, Gary.
I'm gonna try that now.
You have to put the whole string in there so it finds the correct page on the website.
Try that now.
Gary Abbott says we need to clear the cache. I'm not sure what cache you're talking about, Gary. Is that like in a browser cache or something? Because I know what the other guys told me. It's the URL that isn't completely in there. Okay, you've got two HTTPS's in there. Do you want me to show this because the URL is currently hidden? So do you intend on having? Is it purposeful that you have two HTTPs? Because it shouldn't have two HTTPs. Yeah, just retype it. Oh, hold on, I'll put it in. Don't worry, I'll put it in quickly. Yeah, it needs to look like this.
Where are you putting that?
On stream, but I'm gonna message you as well. I'm sending a private message. That website string needs to be that full string. https://va.skymatix.online. Alright, okay. Gary says if you still have problems, you can clear your Google Chrome cache, and that should solve another problem. But do that first, because that's what everybody told me. Is just put the correct string in, and then it should be fine.
Like delete the one that's there now, or just run it again?
No, well, do whatever you need to do. It needs to look the way I showed you. So if you need to remove something, remove it. If you don't, you just add something, then do that. Russian potato salad and more. Ah, what about the meat? What meat do you have? I'm a meat eater. I want to know the meats.
Cutlet, that's like chops in South Africa.
Ah. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Gary. One more sleep.
No, that doesn't work.
Clear your cache. Why do you always have the funnies, Joe?
It's because that's me. If something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong with me.
Damn.
Joe, one of the things I found on that very first page when you're setting up the A cars, don't press the scenery scan. Do that after you've got in and you open the page for the first time.
Yeah, you need to save everything before you run the scenery scanner, it seems. Well, you guys are making me hungry now, man. Yo. The guys on stream are talking about their Christmas food, yeah, Uncle John. It's making me extremely hungry now.
Believe me, I never even mention food. You know who mentions food. There's only one person who mentions food.
Yeah, Gary, that's a good suggestion. Why did you retract it? That was a good suggestion. You can really put that back. There we go. Ah, gotcha.
But what is that scenery scan even for? Never seen that in any A cars.
I don't know. I'll have to ask the creator of it. I don't know why he does a scenery scan. When mine came up this morning, I just said no, because I didn't change scenery. I'll ask him and find out. I'm not sure what it's about. Honestly, I really don't know. Wake me up when we get there. It's on autopilot, Uncle John.
Do you know any funny story? I am so
Yeah.
boring now.
You know, way back in the days of the Charlie T10, we had an autopilot there. We never used it because we were always scared we're going to fall asleep. I can just imagine you run out of fuel and all of a sudden when you get that nose dip, you go and you wake and you go, ah! Yeah. Yeah, Sergeant, I downloaded it, I got into it. I spent like an hour with it, got out and came back to explain. I can imagine it's fun if you know what you're doing and all, but you know what, the learning curve for me to get into that now, I've got too much else that I'm learning and challenging myself with it. I'm gonna pause it until one day. One day I'll go back. Yeah, time, Sergeant. I don't have the time for that. I make tutorials and I give training and I run support and I do so many different things. I mean, just don't have time. I just don't have time now.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
You see now that waypoint over there, Golf Tango Quebec, we're actually turning to the west. So we've been flying east, east, east the whole time, but once we turn there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 360 if possible. We should be able to do that. Yeah, we can do that. So I'm going to just turn to just keep the semicircular rule alive and well and useful. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Mako. Yeah, and obviously the ACARS compares that, because if you look in the black box underneath the map, you know, that I call it the black box, that thing that scans everything that you do and notes everything that you do, it obviously needs that information. So there is method in the madness. Mako, I need to speak to you about the SimBrief integration. I got my API key this morning from SimBrief for the VA, but I don't like the default integration into the VA thing. It's not functional to the level I want. So you and I need to speak at some point in time about further development, please. And thank you for joining us anyway. It's awesome to have you here again. Yeah, I've turned it on, I played with it, but like I say, the functionality by default isn't to my liking, and I know you the coder, so that's why I need to speak to you for sure. By the way, that link you gave to us in our Discord, I can't log in. The username password combo doesn't allow me to log in, so I used my own username and password to log into your website, you know, my own account, and I can't see flights at all because I seem to be stuck at a airport without flights. So you need to send me a note on which airport I can actually go test it on, so I can look at how you implemented your code in your system. I love this altitude intervention button I made. I just never used it. I've always had it, never used it. until you came and you sat right next to me and asked me why I didn't press it. I never bothered to use it. It's just there. Thanks, Mako. I'll go have a look there later. Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, it solves a lot of problems, Uncle John.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hello.
We'll get there, Sergeant. We're busy building this VA at one heck of a pace. I mean, we added more than 100 routes yesterday. We are over 500 routes now that are active. I can't remember the exact value. I think 537 or something routes. So we're building every day. We're adding approximately 100, it seems. And yesterday we did way over that.
The CEO of the airline is now earning his brass.
Yeah.
Has to start at the top.
Yeah. Good leader, lead by example.
That's it.
Gary, I've worked my ass off on this website. Oh my soul.
Nico's just Michael O'Leary of Skymatix.
Aha. Right, so we are turning, so I'm gonna go altitude intervention. There we go.
1000 to level off.
Climbing 360.
1,000 to go.
There's top of descent already. Gary?
Yes.
You obviously don't have to answer on stream, but why, maybe it's an unfair question, but just bear with me, okay, so forgive me. Why does Ryanair not service Geneva, how do you say that in English? Geneva and Zurich.
Zurich. Because the Swiss are quite expensive.
Is it?
And because they are surrounded by Italy, France, Germany, and Austria, a lot of airports right on the border that people can fly to and get a bus.
Okay, and they're driving. Okay, that is a brilliant answer. I never would have thought that.
Yeah, like Geneva and Zurich are they're high-end airports in terms of cost, and as well as runway slots and gates are pretty hard to come by in Geneva, especially in Zurich is quite a complicated airport, and we have a couple of airports in the region that you don't need to fly to Zurich.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. Okay, no, that makes perfect sense. I just had to ask because as I'm putting in all our routes here, I'm thinking I'm going to have to make up routes for those two airports because I want to fly in there in the sim, you know?
Absolutely, I do a lot of flights in there myself. I can get you the VA or the Aer Lingus routes. We do Dublin, or what am I mean talking? Aer Lingus do Dublin to Zurich and Dublin to Geneva, as far as I know.
Cool, that'll be nice. Thank you.
I've flown on those flights.
Yeah, I used to go out with a girl who was from Switzerland, and I went to visit her one time, and I obviously couldn't get a Ryanair flight, which was my own disappointment because I would have got it for pretty cheap, but I flew into Zurich, and then we took the Glacier Express train from Zurich all the way through
What a
the
lovely
Swiss
view from the
Alps
window.
to a
Our
place
Earth is
called
beautiful.
Zermatt, and from there came down the mountains, and I was closer to Geneva and flew home from Geneva. It was absolutely great experience and something I definitely recommend.
Ah, excellent.
Very picturesque, obviously.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that we done it in the winter time and it was pretty foggy, and but it was cozy. We'll say, let's say it was cozy. I have a question for you, Nico. I see you try and follow the semicircular rules to the T.
Not really. The reason this one is particular is because of the harsh turn that it makes. Okay, and when I was setting up the route, SimBrief pointed me to it. Okay, I don't actually really, Gary. This just is one of those flights that just stood out at me. But go ahead, give me your input there.
My opinion on the climb to 360 was that you're still on a 179 heading. That's number one. Number two would be that because of these really close to 182 degrees or 178 degrees, there is a lot of airways that are exempt from semicircular rules for certain routes.
Sure.
So
sure.
it's, you don't always have to follow it by the T, but
Yeah.
SimBrief usually gives you a rough idea of when to work it and when not to
Yeah.
work it.
It's because I saw it and it was brought to my attention that it stood out to me, you see. And even this morning it didn't. And I actually made comment on the stream. It's funny it didn't, but anyway, I just thought, for the hell of it, let's do it. Oh yes, yeah, Christopher, true. I've got to pay where for the helicopter. I've flown there quite a bit. I got a heli tour from Air Zermatt, I think, on YouTube, and I actually have flown that route quite a few times with the chopper, 407. Hey Richard, oh, awesome, awesome. I actually want to speak to you. If you can come join me on Discord after the flight, please. I really want to speak to you. Richard is the guy who makes the Zibo EFB guide. Just to put you in the picture. Yep. Yeah, it sounds familiar, Krister. Richard, the link is below the video. If you click in show more, you'll find the Discord link. So if you pop in, I'll assign your access rights and what have you, and then you can come have a word. I presume you are familiar with Discord, so you must follow the link and I must just give you permissions. Cool. Thank you so much. I'll explain when you get here. It's not for the stream. So the actual airport elevation is 779 feet. Our decision altitude is 2,150 due to the terrain. So we'll have a see. We'll have a look. Kevin? Okay, Richard, you're in. You're welcome to come and sit and wait here. I just can't speak to you until we're alone. So, but you're welcome to join us if you want to. Otherwise, you can remain on the stream. Your choice.
My FMC is frozen for some reason.
Hmm.
Just not responding.
That's weird.
I'm just stepping through to check the arrival. And it decided to stop.
Are you flying the Zulu or the Yankee into 18?
Zulu.
That missed approach procedure is something else, isn't it?
I haven't looked.
Good luck with that.
Now you make me worried. Ooh, that is a manual hand turn over the beacon. Look at that.
Yeah, back to the beacon, back down the runway, left turn 7 miles out onto a 277 over the mountains, back to Govna.
We'll drop her down. Don't worry. We good pilots. Me and Uncle John. If I can't do it, he'll take over. Gary, you'll see. He'll make it work.
Yeah, just land there.
Not much here until you hit those mountains there. Two 2002. Give it away. Thanks for stopping by, Krister. Enjoy your day out with the family. Look at that frame drop again as we get closer to the mountains. Well, it's between 20 and 30, but it was a bit low just now. Reggie, did that FMC come back alive or did it just stay dead now?
No, it stayed dead.
Damn it.
Just wait to see what's happened.
Frames have gone up to 30s now.
If I get there, I'm going the easy way in. 18.
Yeah. Well, I'm also doing 18, but I'm doing that nice turn to get in there. You can probably just go straight.
I'm following the turn. Did it last night with ATC, but it brought then Kevin in too high. Sent Kevin around the houses. Kevin eventually landed and he started sending me all over the place. And twice he brought me in too high, and then I had to go and have my dinner. So he was all right. It was good exercise actually because he was sending me all over the place. So it was good practice.
Yeah, I heard Kevin told us.
That's twice now, and next time AV8 is going to be brought to the front. Next time I realise, I'll just do it.
This time I've got my beacon on. Because look at that turn, you need to fly to that beacon, turn around if you do a go around, come back, so put the beacon on there.
You guys have obviously had your simulator sessions in relation to this airport before commencing this flight?
In our dreams, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's good enough, Gary.
I just followed the roster.
Hello,
I was just reading the airport brief. It's quite a strict airport.
Yes, it is.
Operating conditions. Due to mountainous terrain in the vicinity of Chambéry Airport, it is considered essential that all pilots are well familiar with missed approach, circling maneuvers and departure procedures. Therefore, concerned operators have to set specific operational instructions for the use of Chambéry Airport as well as provision for their pilots' training. The responsibility for the preparation of such information rests on the operator or pilot in command. The design of the airport departure contingency procedure is the responsibility of the pilot in command. A briefing about the procedure is intended for use is mandatory for captains and pilots for whom the flight can be delegated. Instruction in the suitable flight simulator for training in VMC conditions on site is required before operations at this airport. All operators must be able to provide proof that they comply with the above requirements. The application of these provisions will be subject to verifications during ramp inspections. So when you guys get on the ground, you're in deep shit.
Nico told me.
Point your finger at me.
Speak to the CEO.
Just follow the CEO, yeah. Skymatix banned for your operations in Europe after 3 weeks.
Well, all I'm going to say is Amar invited us to have turkey at his place, so it's his fault. I'm passing the buck. Amar, I hope you can handle that. Or at least
there's a get out of jail free Christmas card, I think, here, so we can use this one first time.
Offer the authorities a piece of the turkey. Amar, I'll have to reimburse you.
Couple of bottles of wine will do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Alright guys, on that note, I gotta go to bed. I'm just finished work. I'll see you guys later on.
Okay, cheers, enjoy.
Bye.
Happy and safe landings, I hope.
Yeah, cool, enjoy.
See you later.
Thanks. He's taking you directly to the cells, holding cells.
Damn, got something to the eye.
Procedure only to be used when Chambéry ATS is available.
Yeah.
That's the approach chart.
I believe ATS is Air Traffic Services, so that's obviously talking about ATC. We'll improvise, don't worry.
There's a green button you can press to solve that problem.
Sergeant, Merry Christmas and all those things. Go enjoy whatever it is that you're doing, and we'll see you on the next stream. I don't think I've got the authors in this area. This is stock standard to explain. I must still make some.
Yeah, it's a really nice approach from what I saw last night. The only thing I thought last night was he brought me in really close, and I brought the speed down. It's possible it was a little bit quick because he brought us in so close to the localizer. Glide slope.
I heard so, yeah. Amar, alright, cool, thank you. Thanks for visiting. We'll talk again later. You're welcome, my friend. You too, and thank you for your support, sir.
When you're using ATC and you get final clearance to land, to get a glide slope and land, is that technically putting you under your own navigation, so then you can begin to select your own altitudes from there on?
Yes, Yeah, you have to follow the ILS basically. So you have to be on the glide slope and on the localizer. So you have to do what you have to do to get there.
Yeah, that's interesting because I think I was holding too long when they give a certain height. So if they're putting on 5,000, for example, and then they say cleared for runway 1, whatever it is, I can then, if I want to, descend to 4,000, which will give me more chance of capturing the glide slope.
Well, if he's cleared you to 5,000, that's what he's cleared you. But I think it's just a question of the guy was probably not well qualified for this airport. He didn't realize, I beg your pardon, he didn't realize the implications. You understand? So,
yeah, it's not specifically last night, but a couple of times in the past, they, you know, as Kevin said, you should be able to sort of capture the localizer, whatever else they give you.
He's supposed to clear you for your final approach fix. Now, if you look at the chart for this airport, it is 5,000. And you need to be at that final approach fix at 5,000. And you have to do what you have to do to get there. Okay? So if he clears you too late, you need to tell him or prompt him before you realize you're too late. So then listen, I need to go down to final approach fix now.
Yeah, that's the answer then. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's true. Mako makes a valid point here also. If they clear you to intercept the ILS by implication says that your final approach fix needs to be met. Okay, so you need to listen to the wording the guys use. The moment he says that he clears you to 5,000 feet, you're stuck at 5,000 until he gives you lower, or you prompt him to give you lower. But if he says you cleared on the ILS, then you need to follow the charts. You know, you need to...
The answer. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Also, if they clear you for the localizer, it means that you can only use VOR lock. If he clears you for the ILS, it means you can use the approach button. You know? Subtle little differences in clearances.
It's interesting. I didn't know that either. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. It's still stuck. FMC. What went wrong there?
That's just a little code bug.
Fine.
If I speak to Zibo later and I remember, I'll just tell him to check.
Bro or somebody else had it yesterday, but that might have been a different aircraft, strangely. I think Kevin was talking to him, he might remember.
Killer.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, my day thus far is very good. I said to Uncle John I want to do at least 3 flights if possible, if we can fit them in, because tomorrow is a family day and then we're going off to see the family, and if I come back early enough we'll do one more stream for Christmas sake. Otherwise we skip tomorrow and we're back on Boxing Day. What's wrong, Uncle John? Ooh, he got food. He got lunch. Okay. Okay. He says he has, I haven't, so that's fine. Anyway, that's just us being silly. That's a lot. Anyway, good luck with that, Uncle John. I say good luck with that. What do you have planned, Killer? Are you going away, staying at home, something special?
Transition level. 1000 to level off. Thousand to level off.
I need to make authors. Telling you, I need to make authors for this area.
Yeah, it's worth it if you use it a lot. It's really nice.
That sounds interesting, Maker.
Flaps 5 set.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, now we're gonna turn slightly left and go in over the lake. Well, there's the glide slope coming. We need to go down a little bit. The nose needs to dip.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Localizer capture. Flaps 15 set. Glide slope capture.
Right guys, wish me luck. First time I'm gonna try and land, yeah? Got the runway inside. This is a nice steep descent, my goodness.
It looks a bit Queenstowny.
Yay! Yeah.
Flaps 30 set.
And a bit Faroe Islandsy as well.
Well spotted, sir.
So, you've had practice at this even though you've never been here?
Yes. Sounds familiar, yeah. Thanks, William.
So make your mind up, Paul. Is it Faroes or Queenstown? Are we going to visit the pub or not?
Good question. I've just put my auto brake to max. Just in case. Woohoo! Guys, if I land hard, it's because of a short runway. Okay, so it happens.
I don't know if it's got a slope to it or not.
I can't remember. I literally only spawned here once to see what it looks like after I received it, so we're gonna see now again for the first time in a few months. Remember landing on St. Helena, you and me with that rail simulator.
You can see why it was giving me all the altitude changes last night now.
Right, I've got it in hand. Autopilot disconnect.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Approaching my top of descent, so hopefully everything else is carried on working. I can't do any planning.
Good luck, Reggie.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch altitude.
Taxi lights on.
Approaching
7 knot wind, that's why we're grabbing a bit.
I hope we don't crash. Last time was not enough.
What did you say? I hope we don't crash. What?
300. Glide slope. 2.
We are definitely on the glide slope. I don't know why this ILS is out.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oof, oof, oof. That's a long landing.
Speed brake up.
It's a
Nice
short
though.
runway.
Yeah, it's very
Auto
short.
brake in use.
Yeah, I would say not bad.
60 knots. Yes.
Thank you, Giuliano.
Great landing. You are professional.
I know I'm a professional. Wow, we just made the turn off as well. Okay, Reggie, clear of the runway. You're welcome to
Stabilized.
come and land. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a fair way out, yeah.
Whew. That was nerve-wracking. Thanks for everybody's wishes and holding thumbs and all. After landing procedure. I think this is going to be one of my favorite airports, eh? Thanks, guys. 136 feet per minute landing. That is not bad.
After landing procedure completed.
Mac, you need to come fly this one. Yes, Uncle John? Yeah, no, that's not the weather, that's the terrain. I switched to terrain because of the mountains.
Flaps upset.
The airport is 979 feet, I think. No, but the mountains makes the approach interesting. I mean, that was one hell of a steep descent that we had to do there. Wow. Yeah, Mako. Yeah, we can have a look now. I synced it on a previous occasion. This morning I didn't sync again after changing some of the scenery. So we'll actually have a look, see how much it records or not based upon what you just said. So, and my actions this morning. We'll see just now. Well, shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
FMC has started working.
Awesome.
Shutdown procedure completed.
Yeah. Let's see. Departure runway. Let's bring it on screen for you guys. You can read it with me. So this is the ACARS report. So there we go. Departure gate is there. Departure runway. Taxi out time. Taxi fuel. Landing rate. That's a lot of fuel. Wow. Landing. G-force. Taxi in 4 minutes. Arrival gate. Okay, so I think I need to resync my scenery. There we go. That's me off the network. I want to do a couple of replays now for sure.
You have the supporting act for your entertainment now, Paul.
Okay, here we go.
How far are you out, Reggie?
$50 miles. Just passing 15,000.
Right, well, guys, I need to go have my lunch and all. And thank you for watching. If there are any ladies as well, thank you so much. If I don't see you guys, let this be my wish for you for a merry and a happy Christmas. I hope you enjoy whatever it is that you do. And if possible, I'll try and do a Christmas stream, but I can't promise tomorrow because we're going out to the family and I don't know what the timing would be like. If I don't see you, go enjoy yourself, and then we'll be back on Saturday. If I do see you, I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas again. So I hope you guys enjoy the Zibo, and I hope you guys enjoy flying all these routes that we made for the new guys who joined the VA. If anybody else still wants to join the VA, it's in the beginning stages. You guys are most welcome to actually join us, but there will be teething problems right now, so just bear with us, and all will be sorted and fixed up in due time. But there are over 500 routes that you can fly already, so mostly catering for the Zibo at this point in time, and so on. So anyway, that's it from me and Uncle John. Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Uncle John goes thumbs up here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support in this year. It was a difficult year for everybody, and we do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And thank you as well.
Thank you, Nico. And a Merry Christmas to you, John, and all your family, Nico.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. You guys make my life really wonderful and colorful, and I enjoy having you guys here on Discord with me. And thank you that you are so dependable. You know, it means a lot to me that I can really depend on you guys for your friendship and advice and everything. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to all of you as well.
Yeah, and you, of course, Nico.
And you, Nico, and everybody, Merry Christmas.
Yes, everybody on Discord and everybody watching, a Merry Christmas and a successful New Year.
Absolutely, absolutely. Bye bye, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bless you all from Uncle John. Have a super Christmas, and I wish you all the very, very best for 21. Let's hope it's a lot better with regards to COVID, etc. Take care all.